what's up YouTube, it's Kotetsu here and welcome back to a new episode of Q&A. And I know I somehow let a month slip past me before doing another Q&A. I realize that okay, but doing it now is better than never. And if you're wondering about the title of the video, I'll talk about that briefly at the end. But for now, let's take a look at some of these questions. Arrow asked, what's your PSN? I would like to stunt with you on PS4 one time. And I believe I've said this a long time ago, but a lot of you have subscribed to the channel since then, so I'm not going to leave it on screen, but just Vaughn PT, like Vaughn, my real name, but then Vaughn PT, like it's spelled like V-A-U-G-H-N, and then PT at the very end of that. Like, it's like all like lowercase, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, I don't really go on there that much, and if I am on there, I'm not playing GTA 5 because I have that on PC, but I will consider possibly maybe doing like a PS4 thing in the future. I'm not entirely sure. Like for a stream or something, I'll have to work that out, but it's always a possibility. So if you want to add me on there, I'm not sure if I'll like add you like right back because I only go on my PS4 like once every like couple of weeks since like maybe I'll be on there like more when like Watch Dogs 2 comes out or something like that, but as of right now, I just don't really go on there that much. Cross-Eye asks, Q&A, how long have you been driving for and what car do you have? And I've been driving for the past year now. The first 6 months, I only have my permit, which means like here in the US, you can only drive your parents. But for the latter 6 months, I've had my license, which means I can drive on my own, and that's been very nice. I know those of you who live in like UK or other European countries, and even those of you who live in Asia, I know it's like 18 in those like locations, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing and that the bad thing at the same time that people are able to drive when they're 16 here. And if you didn't know, I'm 16 by the way. So yeah, and for what kind of car I have this like crappy van, and the only reason why, well, it doesn't look, it's not one of those creepy looking vans, okay? It's like tan colored, so, and it doesn't have no windows. It has like 8 windows, like it has windows all over the place. So it's not a creepy looking van, it's just like old. It's like 2001, I think, and it's tan colored, and the mileage sucks, but at least like I never go anywhere anyway, so I just like drive to school, so at least like it doesn't really matter what kind of car I have that much. I could take a picture of it, but it's not something I'm really that proud of, so I probably won't. Yeah, that's the answer to that question. Daniel Moreno Ochoa asked, Q&A, how long does it take for you to edit a video? Stupid question, but I want to know. And it's not really a stupid question. In fact, it's a good question that no one's really asked me before. And how long the videos take to edit really depends on the video, because some videos, like reaction videos for instance, are like maybe take like 30 minutes, I would say. But at the same time, top 10 fails can like take like 3 hours sometimes, especially if I'm trying to find stuff for the video. And the specials take a lot longer, montages take a lot longer, but I would say maybe for stunt challenges, maybe it's like maybe a tiny bit less than an hour. That's just a guess, somewhere in that range. But editing really does take a lot longer than people think it does, so that's why you can't really just like rush out the videos. You just gotta spend some time on it. So that's usually how long I spent editing videos. Dark Stunter said, stop giving away stunts publicly in your stunt challenges. Just do it privately. And yeah, this decision that I do is under scrutiny sometimes by not only Dark Stunter, but others as well. The fact that I give away spots in stunt challenges, I think it makes some people mad because sometimes a spot I'll be giving away is like their spot, and it's completely understandable if they're mad for that reason, but I mean, I feel like I have the right to do what I want with the spot. Like, I can give it away publicly if I want to, because if I found it, I don't think there's like any rules against that. I mean, I just want to give everyone an equal chance. I just don't want to like bias like certain people over others. Like for instance, like me just like favoriting like my friends instead of just like the whole community as a whole. So that's kind of why I do that. Like, even though it makes some people mad, like there's not much I can do. Sorry. Deep Sea asks, Q&A, who do you think is better, keyboard and mouse stunters or people who use controllers? And I think it's very variable on the situation. I feel like PC stunters who like skipped console and started playing GTA 5 on PC, like they have a lot easier of a time using keyboard and mouse because it's just like what they've gotten used to from like, for instance, GTA 4, like if they stunted on that. But at the same time, like, people who, like, started stunting on consoles and stuff, they've gotten so accustomed to controllers. I don't think it's really fair to say that one group of people is more skilled or talented than the other. It's just, like, some people are more accustomed to the keyboard and mouse, and like some people are accustomed to controllers. But if I do say so myself, it tends to be that the people who use keyboard and mouse like have like a skill in the first place. Like they're just really good at using it, and chances are if you're good using keyboard and mouse, you're good using controller as well. So I just feel like the keyboard and mouse stunters are the people who are just like doing a bit more like advanced stuff, but there are plenty of like amazing stunters who never use keyboard and mouse, so I just don't really think it's a fair way to judge someone's stunting ability. EVHD asks, Q&A, what's your biggest fear as a YouTuber and biggest fear in general? Very good question, and I would have to say, put simply, my biggest fear as a YouTuber is getting terminated falsely. I can't really think of anything more scary than that as a content creator here on YouTube, because I would hate just to see my 2 years worth of work just vanish, become nothing, disappear from this world. Like, I'm just not sure if I could handle that emotionally, like, if you understand what I'm saying, just like if that happened to me. And of course, I would never do anything, like, intentionally that would get that to happen to me. But, you know, there's always, like, people who are, like, manipulating your name and stuff. And it's, like, not that hard to get someone who hates your guts so much that they want to see, like, everything that you've ever done, like, disappear. And, like, I'm just worried that, that might happen. And even though I have a backup just in case that does happen, and even though YouTube's getting better at cracking down on people falsely taking down channels, I mean, it's still always a possibility. And my biggest fear in general, it's kind of a lot of things. It's a weird mix of things, and I don't know, I feel like a fear, like, involving my body, I guess, is, like, heights. So I know it's more of a mental thing, but I kind of really don't like heights sometimes. It's specifically if I feel like I'm being, like, positioned over something. Like, for example, like, when I was in Chicago, there was this thing that, like, it was on top of a building, and it was where it was, like, glass that reclined, like, down the building where you could see, like, directly beneath your feet. And I feel like that's a breaking point. Like, if you can see, like, lots of ground, like, beneath your feet, that's kind of what scares me. And for, like, other things, I don't know, I kind of do have, like, mild anxiety, so, like, some certain kind of people, like, really do, like, bother me. It wouldn't be, like, scare me, but there are, like, certain kinds of people that, like, bother me to the point of me, like, wanting to, like, walk in the other direction, stuff like that. If you get what I'm saying, like, it's not really that bad. Like, I like talking to, like, 95% of people, but it's just that 5% that just, you can't deal with sometimes, no matter how hard you try. And, like, other fears, I guess, maybe, like, certain kinds of animals and stuff like that. I really don't like snakes, whether it be, like, snakes the animal, or, like, human snakes, like, people who act like snakes, if you get what I'm saying, like, their personality. I can't really think of anything else. Like, am I missing anything? It's, like, not that much, but for fears, like, that's kind of it. Erasable Thief asks, Q&A, can you give me tips on how to get a girlfriend? I'm the worst person on the entire planet you can ask for advice on this. Oh my gosh, no. What am I supposed to say? Because if I give you any advice, it's advice I'm not following myself. Like, like me right now, I'm pretty much doing everything wrong when it comes to getting a girlfriend. Like, first of all, like, I'm not really paying attention to my image at all. Like, second of all, like, I'm not really doing anything to, like, become friends with, like, any girls around me, even though, like, I probably should be. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not doing it, to be honest. I need to man up, but I don't know. Just, like, I can't give you any tips on, like, getting a girlfriend when myself, I'm incredibly lacking in that category, okay? Like, I know it's gonna happen someday, okay? Like, I don't know how, but I hope it does. Yeah, there's nothing I can really say besides just don't look up to me as a role model, okay? Dark Stunter also asks, Q&A, have you ever had lucid dreaming? If you don't know what it is, please find out what it is. I can say it's fucking awesome. And yeah, the only reason I cuss there is because, like, he said that in his comment. I just wanted to read his comment appropriately. And, lucid dreaming. You know what? I'm gonna open a tab on Google Chrome right now. I'm gonna have to see what that is. I'm actually gonna be talking, lucid dreaming. What is it? Let's see what it says. A lucid dream is any dream during which the dreamer is aware that they are dreaming. During lucid dreaming, the dreamer may be able to exert some degree of control over the dream character's narrative and environment. Huh, okay, that's weird. So it's almost like a video game in your mind, like when you're sleeping, right? I was gonna, like, go off on a tangent in this, but wow, this conversation is leading to something that I was actually planning on talking about my second channel. It's relating to a film that I've seen recently, but I'm gonna save this conversation until I make that second video on the Kotetsu Underground channel. I'm not gonna compare it to that. I need to, like, redirect my thoughts right now, but I haven't heard anyone specifically hear about lucid dreaming. But, like, I might have had something really similar happen to me once. I recall having a few dreams. They happened so long ago, I don't really remember what happened in the dream. But it was like this kind of dream where, like, just like the definition said, I got to sort of control what happened in the dream. It was like playing a Persona game. Just like you get to go down your own path, and it's awesome. If you haven't played Persona, by the way, it's like the best game series ever. But anyways, moving on. It's Thrown asks, are there any YouTubers that you hate? And very, very few YouTubers do I hate. I agree and enjoy the content that most YouTubers that are like YouTubers and still make videos and stuff. I like support them because, you know, like we're all working towards like the same goal. Like we have all the same goals in mind as YouTubers. But there are, unfortunately, a few people that I just really, really dislike, and I dislike them enough to actually say who they are on here. And since I don't, like, ever call people out, that's a pretty big deal, okay? FouseyTube is a scumbag. I feel like that's, like, the person that, like, has probably done the most, like, bad things. Like, even more so than Leafy, like, believe it or not. If you've watched, like, a certain video that Colossal's Crazy made called FouseyTube, an alternate... it's called... Wait, is that it? Yeah. It's called FouseyTube, an alternate reality. That's what the video is called. And, wow, I just can't believe it. And, like, speaking of Leafy, though, like, I don't really like or dislike him, but his content, like, it's just not my thing. Like, it kind of used to be okay, in my opinion, but I just don't really follow him anymore, so I can't really say I have an opinion on him as much. And, for anyone else, like, I can't think of many other people besides FouseyTube that I can't stand. Just, like, that guy's something else, to be honest. Kobe Free asks, Q&A, can you get a P.O. box and acne? And to answer your first question, I think I've said this before, but if I ever, in like a million years, hit 50k subscribers, I'll get a P.O. box, okay? I feel like that's enough subscribers that I'll actually have people sending me stuff. I'm not sure when that'll be. I'm not sure if I'll be 26 when I get like 50k subscribers, but when I do, I'll open a P.O. box, okay? And for acne, no, I've just recently gotten rid of my acne. Why would I want to get it back? I had acne for the past 5 years, and I literally just got rid of it. Mindman MC asks, Q&A, will you ever change your bite colors? No, I will not be, okay? I like my bite colors. They're bright, they stand out. They're pretty unique to me. There's lots of combinations that people have, but like I feel like mine is something that not a lot of other people have, of like the yellow and the white and the red and stuff. And it's the same goes for my character, like, you know, the little character I have in GTA Online. I'm not going to be changing him at all either. I don't really feel like there's a point in doing that. I feel like he's okay just the way he is, so I'm just probably not going to be changing that much in the terms of like GTA. Wizzle Stunter asks, Q&A, would you rather have no hair or have really long hair? And I would rather have really long hair. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to grow longer hair. Like, it's not going to be that long. It's going to be like maybe like here at max, except it'll be a lot longer in the front so I can just like swipe it over. And I don't know, my family doesn't really have that much of a history of balding, so I probably won't go bald. Like, and if I do, it probably won't be till I'm in like my mid 40s or something like that. And a lot of people really like my hair for some reason. Like, so I remember someone saying on Twitter, my hair looks like the top of a porcupine. And hold on, I'll just like show it maybe for a second. But crap, if I bend down like that, like I'll be out of the range of my microphone. But I don't know. I just want to grow it longer though. It's like really weird because I looked it up one time and apparently my hair is very uncommon because apparently I was surprised by this, but very few people have like completely straight hair. But I do. My hair is like 100% straight. Like if I was to grow it long, it wouldn't curl at all. It would just go all the way back and it would just be completely straight with like nothing like in it. So I guess that's kind of nice. I feel like it might have a bit more substance, like if it's curly though. But at the same time, it's surprisingly thick considering it's like straight hair. So I don't really have any problems with my hair. Like like, what I do with it now is something that not a lot of people do. It's like, I just, like, sort of what I do is just, like, swipe it up and stuff like that. I know I'm getting off on a tangent, okay, but I like these. I barely ever get to do these. I haven't done these for a month. Like, Q&As are fun. But yeah, didn't I answer your question like 2 minutes ago? Yeah, I think I did. Alright guys, so that's about it for this episode of Q&A. Like, I think this will be out as the first video of the night. I have another video I need to work on, so I gotta get to work on that. But if you guys want to ask a question for, like, the next episode of Q&A, I gotta stop saying next week's episode of Q&A, because chances are I won't make one next week. But, like, the next Q&A video that I make, like, whether it be like a week or a month, just like post a question for that in the comment section down below. I really liked the questions this week. They led me to a lot of tangent discussions. Unfortunately, that one about the Lucid Dreaming I wasn't really able to do, but again, like, I have a video that's actually kind of close to that on the second channel that I might do, like, one of these weekends, like, here and now, I'm not sure, but it'll be involving a film that I recently saw. That I guess that's all I'm gonna say for now. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like, ask a question in the comment section down below, and I'll address it next week. So, if you guys enjoy this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video, because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.